Alright, good day everyone, it's Gareth again from Whatchamacallit Gaming, and here we are continuing our AV Rings of Saturn. Now, as you've noticed, we're on the main screen and a few things have changed. Mainly that. I don't know why it still looks like this thing has been cut off, but as far as I can tell it's not. Okay, basically, since I'm enjoying the game, I wanted to see if I could add more stuff, so I went to look for mods. These are the mods I've got. This is the support file for the mod, it lets it run. This just creates this mod menu, and this is it. Industrial of Elucidin Compact Port. Sorry, I can't pronounce this word. Mod priority -999. Well, that's weird. Okay, I don't know what these numbers mean. But anyway, this is the mod. It basically adds more equipment. Well, you'll see now it adds more equipment, new ships, that sort of stuff. Now, modding this game is actually quite difficult, not because it's difficult to do, it's because no one explains it anywhere. So if you want to mod this game, you need to type in AV Rings of Saturn's how to mod and go to its Wikipedia page. Because that's the only place that actually explains properly how to mod the game. And don't make the mistake I made, it wants you to create a mods file in the game folder, where Steam installs the game and where the launch exe is. It's not mods. It's not mod, M-O-D, it's mods, M-O-D-S. That was the mistake I made, and I couldn't figure out why this damn thing wouldn't work. Anyway, we've got cash. Let me just go to the fleet dealer. Has anything been added? Oh no, that's our ships. Nothing here. Ah, there we go. There's one of the ships. You could pause and read this if you'd like. I'm not going to. I'm going to take a look at the ship. One high stress hardpoint, 1 torpedo tubes. Okay, that's new. Docking base 4, turret mounts 2, crew 16, she's heavy, and 1,300 units of cargo capacity, and very badly damaged, and 31 million ennies. Yeah, okay, no. Let's see what's new for the equipment. Have we got anything here? We got a cargo container, I don't think that's new. This looks new. Oh, wow, a low stress robotic arm? Too late. I'm just going to buy that. Manipulator was originally developed for vessels of lesser funded research organizations, but had recently found a new niche in the mining sector. A convenient alternative to nano drone systems. The manipulator uses fluid couplings with brake discs to simulate the precision of a stepper or servo motors, a novel implementation that minimizes maintenance expenses and overall mass. In addition, its claw can be magnetized to clamp to the outer hull of small ferromagnetic objects such as drone hulls, but its holding strength may be inadequate for larger vessels. Note, analysis and experiments packages are available as separate purchase. Okay. I'm just going to buy that because I love having a robotic arm and it's very, very useful to be able to grab stuff. Oh, but it looks like our ship may be a bit... our ship may be a bit too big for it. We'll have to try it and see how it works. Okay, another cargo container. Mining? Produced an autonomous mining drone in an attempt to automate ring excavation. While initially successful, drone swarms develop personality quirks in the neural network which diminish performance over time, with drones engaging in social behavior rather than excavation. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Another cargo container. The mining laser, which we're already familiar with. What's this? Mass driver. Okay, so this is another mass driver. RA dim cannon. Microwave cannon utilizing long-range tubular wavelengths. Okay, so a very powerful gun. The microwave point defense generator we're familiar with. Pulse mining laser is also standard part of the game. Small tug. Okay, this is a nano drone deployer. I'm not particularly interested in these because I don't know how easy it is to use them. Cannon was mounted. Okay, this is a large, what? Handling characteristics. Point defense railgun turret, though its gimbal drive has been downgraded. Okay, I guess that's that. And what are you? Oh, wow. That's bulky. Stripped down small proton collider Synchronized particle accelerator, so it's basically a giant electromagnetic cannon. Okay. Another pulse mining laser. Drones, tugs. I think this is all the old stuff that we can't afford. Okay, I'm going to try this robotic arm and see what that does. Anything new for the drones? No, it's just the standard stuff. I think these two are new ones. But I don't know. Once again, not that interested. Anything new in the... Okay, yeah. We've got some more projectile magazines, because we didn't have these two, but... Once again, not really interested in projectile weaponry. Long-range propellant tanks, no real upgrade here. We'll get this one later, not right now. Reaction control systems. Yeah, we gotta change these. When I was doing videos off camera, these thrusters proved almost useless once the ship was weighted. These provide 400 newtons of force. Sized variant. Eon interstellar ion drives. These provide less thrust than the ones we have. These were the ones we've currently got on our other vessel. And yes, there are additional thrusters here. We'll just see how they actually work when we're in game, but I'm going to click on these since apparently it's not going to be a problem to equip them. Okay, main propulsion. I'm assuming... Okay, we've got the best one we can at the moment. We can install a quad engine. Okay, this is a fusion torch quad engine. 16,000? 15,000. Okay, we're going to stick with our current engine. It's not a big problem. We'll test them as we go. Reactor core. Okay, this has also been upgraded because there was one fusion reactor we could purchase. Now there's quite a lot. Rating temperature, mass, power, thermal power 30, 40, 50, and what's ours is 16. Our mass is also 8,000, and this is 5,000, so these reactors are lighter. Ultra capacitors, we've got this one. Okay, it looks like there's also been upgrades. But as I said, when we purchase, we'll get for them military-grade turbines. Also an upgrade available, this Dimir linear turbine. Flow of turbulence and heat loss in 2 4-stage regenerative turbines assemblies. Well, we'll see how that goes. Cargo bay baffles. Ooh. I think this is the only upgrade, because this was the original ore processor we bought last... No, we bought this one. And this is just for purifying fuel. And then this one was the next one. This does fuel and reaction mass. Mineral, reaction mass, and then... Okay, it looks like this is the newest one. And this does just minerals. Yeah, I like these because they do this. Okay, what else? Autopilot. No changes here. Heads-up display. I'm not actually sure if I'm happy with this one. What does this... I don't want that one. I'm going to actually try this one instead. I'm not going to try this one. Because as nice as this one is, it's got a ton of stuff here. I wish we could zoom in and actually take a look what it shows. That would have been nice. I'm actually going to go with this one. Because it's a bit more... Okay, there's all our information. There's our controls. There's our cargo. Assuming this is radar and this and not those triple there. Sensors. Nope, no sensor upgrades in this one. Reconnaissance craft, I do not care about. But hey, now we have 3 new tabs. Mineral holding kits. Basic set of expansion modules for engineering, offering minor boosts to cargo capacity. So this will expand our overall cargo capacity. That one expands it by 2,000 kilos. This one just reduces the total mass. This one expands the cargo capacity, compatibility, and division. Once again, we'll test as we get the cash. Cargo bay accessories. Oh, okay, this is very nice. This is very nice. We can add cargo baffles to any cargo configuration. Because that was the only thing that bugged me. I love having the cargo baffles, but you only have them if you've got cargo baffles installed. And this, what does... Okay, this adds ice melt. Okay, this is to take whatever cargo bay you have currently and add additional function. So this is an ice melter. This adds internal storage capacity. This also melts ice. Cargo capacity, ice melt, cargo capacity, sorry, ice melt, no, cargo capacity and ice melt. And this gives ammunition, drone, and mass. Okay, capacity. So this is a portable assembly line. I'm more interested in just the cargo baffles. And what are habitable kits? Okay, it just adds additional crew comfort. Crew morale. Is that now part of this game? We have 4 of 6. I'm not seeing anything here, so I don't know. Okay, enough wandering around. Let's launch. Oh, great. We just gotta wait for the repairs. We're just gonna use the standard launch ring here. Oops, that's not what I want. Fully fueled, and back to the stars. And now we have a robotic arm attachment. We'll just have to see, because it may just be too short to be able to load stuff in. Okay, yeah, I like this a lot more. Everything I want here. Here's the propellant, though I prefer a fuel gauge, but we don't have a fuel gauge. We just got propellant, the weight, depth, acceleration, and we're still having reactor problems. Ay, ay, ay. I never seem to have a big enough reactor on these ships. Literally, I never seem to have a big enough reactor. Okay, just gonna turn that robotic arm off temporarily. And then what I'm going to do is... Oops, I keep forgetting. Just gonna target the nearest... Okay, wait, first J. Geologist. Okay, turn that off. Onboard computer can target, but I don't want it to grab random objects. I just want to see if this is going to work, so. Can the robotic arm actually reach the front of our ship? Because as much as I would love to have a robotic arm, if it can't reach the front of the ship to put stuff in, then there's no point. Got it. Will it actually... Let me just zoom in so I can actually see what the heck is going on here. If I open the doors... Well, that answers that question. Okay, unfortunately, with the ship this size, the robotic arm is useless. Okay, we're getting radar pings. This would probably work on a smaller ship just fine, but ours is too long. Okay, pilot? We have 2 unknown ships. Okay, and this guy? Okay, so the outer rim. Alright, hey, I hate it when it does that. Alright. To the deeper radiation nodes we go. Let's boost speed. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sell this robotic arm, but maybe we'll make enough and we can equip a pair of lasers instead. That kind of sucks. That's very nice that they've added it. Wish they made it a little longer, but they probably just took the original robotic arm model and just shrunk it down a bit so it would fit into that Type 1 slot. A very simple but effective mod. And any ship you want to use for the large robotic arm, you can, and it'll be on the larger ship, so it's not a big problem. I don't know if we'll ever go to the really big ships. I'm not that confident in my flying capability. I also don't know exactly how many ships this game adds. I know it adds some different versions of ships. We'll just have to keep our eye open. That other ship was pretty obvious that it was an add-on. But I'm looking forward to the new equipment. Yeah, we really needed these upgraded thrusters. Current RCS system was pretty junk. Especially I noticed when I actually managed to bring the ship back with a full load, that was like 200,000 units pennies worth of resources. And she maneuvered terribly. So the primary objective on this ship is going to be, at least initially, is upgrading reactor so we can have sufficient power and upgrading her maneuverability. We want the ship to be able to move, to change direction, to be able to handle a full cargo load. "10 kilometers in." Yeah, let's just dodge. I don't have two, EM emitters, so... The other advantage of this mod is I don't know if other ships are going to show up with modded equipment and weapons. But it would make life much, much easier if they don't. Yes, I know we're on a collision course. Just give me a bit here. There we go. Just had to get past everything else. 14 kilometers. Okay, let's start slowing the ship down to back to 50. There we go. Yeah, our new thrusters work really, really well. We normally mine here at the 15 kilometer depth. I'm just gonna... it's only that one time we found that station that we got to like 50 k's rather than 15 k's. I'm just gonna try and get to the 20k mark. It's just we're starting to get into a really dense field here, and I'd rather not take the risk of slamming into something at full throttle. Though the new thrusters make an enormous difference in maneuverability. Okay, you know what? I think here is just fine. Oh, we somehow... Oh, the cargo baffles are gone. Okay. I must have either pressed the wrong button or the mod changed something and I'm not aware of it. Yeah, this is going to take forever with this this single weapon system. I'm almost tempted to just go home and get things done, but maybe not. I swear we had cargo baffles, okay? So maybe they've modded it so that you purchase a cargo hold and you add the cargo mods rather than whatever system is supposed to be installed. I don't know, we'll have to see how it works out. What we can always do is use the robotic arm to just capture, say, a piece of material that's flying away. And then we can just snag as we go along. Like that. And then all we have to do is switch that off. Whoops, this way. Yeah, the cargo baffles are completely gone. I'm going to have to get that reinstalled. I didn't realize they were deleted. I don't know if, as I said, the mod has done it probably, but I'll check what it's done precisely. Oh, darn it, I didn't see this ship right here. I do not want to shoot an allied vessel if I can avoid it. Okay, yeah, my navigation skills suck. Don't grab it manually, grab it with the freaking autopilot. Yeah, that's just the system telling us we're on a collision course. Where in reality, we're actually not on a collision course. Being this deep in, it's really slim pickings. It's just light iron. I have no idea what that was. It was platinum of some kind. Because, yeah, we're 18 kilometers in. Definitely gonna upgrade our equipment. And fix the flippin' cargo bay. More iron. When it's that close, I can snag it pretty easily. But it's when it's here, it's a bit far. Are we on a collision course? It certainly looks like we're on a collision course. Relax, computer, we're not on a collision course. Main system is panicking because it thinks we're on a collision course. When in reality, we're not. Yeah, we need those baffles. The material is literally knocking the cargo doors aside. The material in our cargo bay is knocking things aside. Okay, that's unfortunate. It decided to break into two large pieces rather than several small ones. Bonk. This seems to be mainly iron. We'll double check the map now, because we can actually check what we're mining. not spectacular. Okay, just go here. Let's go to Geologist. And if we turn on tech... Okay, we are in an iron field. No, plenty of water. Small amount of plutonium. V, I don't know what that is. Okay, also, sorry, Polot. We have an unknown contact. I cannot see it in this mess, but we have an unknown contact. An enemy, potentially enemy contact. But I literally cannot see anything here, and you can't zoom up. What does page up? Oh, page up, page down just changes that. Okay, that's no good. So we'll just have to keep our eye open until when it gets close enough to worry. Definitely don't have the advantage in having additional weapon systems at the moment. Though if the visual feed is correct, they're way above us, so it's really not a problem at the moment. Yeah, we're still in an iron-rich area. I haven't actually moved ordnance. Snagging these rocks faster than our geologist can check. This is a very poor field, so I'm gonna head this way for a bit. Let's get out of this field. J? 'Cause, yeah, this is all iron, so we need to go a bit deeper to get other material. There is more iron up there, but I'm not interested. Come on, ship. Burn for the stars. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. If we click on here, nothing. Nothing. There, nothing. Water, nothing. Okay, we'll go back to unmarked. Could you please stick with the ship? Luckily we upgraded the main engine, the RCS thrusters, so we can actually maneuver. I'm gonna head a bit deeper into the field and see what we can pick up. Iron is like one of the least valuable materials, unless you could pick up it in very large quantities, which we should actually be able to, because it's the most common element. At least in this solar system. I don't know about others. Another check. Nope. Still bupkis. Okay, let's start slowing down. Yeah, our mass is banging around and the drive baffles aren't helping. We have got to install proper, cargo baffles in this thing. To stop our cargo from banging around. There's platinum. Okay, this area looks quite useful for us. Snag and tag. I have no idea what that was, we just swallowed it. I think it's more vanadium. Or whatever the heck this stuff is. I don't know. I'm just saying vanadium because it came to mind. It could be a sci-fi mineral for, like, I can't remember. SE-113. What does that indicate? Okay, that's not hostile, so I'm not going to even waste time. We're obviously moved away from whatever was hostile. Come on, bird. You can do it. Okay, we've snagged it with the robotic arm. I'll admit, in that respect, the robotic arm really does come into its own service. Okay, target that rock, accelerate our velocity. I have got to put baffles back on this damn cargo bay. I did not even realize they'd been removed because they were part of the original installation. I should have double checked. But it looks like you just purchase a cargo bay type and then add whatever mods you want through that cargo bay mod, that subsection. Which is very nice for, customization of the ship. Ow. I know we haven't hit a full load. Oh, wait, no, I'm going back this way. Give me that rock. Let's let it drift past that asteroid so we're not on a collision course with it. That ship could probably swallow us. Okay. Okay, if they want us out of their mining area, that's fine. That's exactly what we're about to do. Because we're just going to head back. And I want those flippin' cargo baffles installed. Help if he doesn't accidentally fly right into us. It's real nice the mod added a low mass grappling arm. It just needed to be longer. I don't know if I can modify it in the mod file. I'm not very good at that sort of stuff because that's straight coding, and I would have to figure it out. I have done something like that before, but normally not too very great thing. First things first. For now, we'll just quickly switch back to the microwave emitter. Now, where is our cargo capacity? Okay, cargo bay, we had cargo baffles installed. Okay, no, it looks like it's actually removed the thing completely. It is now just a standard... Okay, standard cargo bay, and then we can add various purifiers. So now we have a standard cargo bay, and now we go and we add the cargo additional stuff, which is like the cargo baffles, low quality ore processor. Yeah, but that's there. So that's not good. Internal storage pack. I was really hoping we could... Okay, so it looks like we can add the cargo baffles back. And then what we could always do is you can purchase, say... where's the cargo bay? Cargo bay here. We can, say, purchase this unit, and we can keep the cargo baffles. We'll purchase this unit with a 90% mineral processing capability and keep the baffles. It would have been very nice if we could purchase more than one thing here, but I don't think we can. No, it's all trade in, trade in, trade in. So yeah, we can't do that. Alright. This habitation kit just seems to add additional crew members. We don't need additional crew members. Mining laser. Where is it? Mining laser. Okay, now we've got 2 mining lasers rather than the original stuff. So we'll have to see how that works. Still have the long-range propellant tank. Is there anything else? Anything else? Not really. There is the mineral hold. And we can increase capacity by 12,000 kilos. 200. It's a mass. It's add an extra 1,000 kilos of mass. We can't afford that. Okay, I'm gonna try this and see what it does. We are now very, very broke. I'm just gonna check the dealer. Is there anything else in the way of new ships? Not really, and I'm assuming nothing really in the way of... Oh, wow. Drone hardpoints, low stress hardpoints, but no cargo capacity. Is that now the new norm? No, this looks like it's... No, it's still giving updated cargo capacities. Is it, maybe it's just more random, I don't know. Okay. Out to space we go. I don't know why it doesn't just fill the tank. Okay, we now have a pair of lasers. Whether they're great, bad, or terrible, I have no idea. Once again, yeah, we got a really... Oh, it's got a ship hold fill level here. I didn't even see that. Even though it's highlighted in green, I didn't even see that. Okay. Let's test fire our weapons and see what they do. Once the ship gets us to the speed it wants, which is a 10 pulse. I can't tell if the lasers are slamming into the ship. It looks like they're actually slamming into the ship. Let's target this rock here. Nope, they work. Is there anything on that rock? No. Okay, there's something. That's what I want. Give it a minute to get clear. really expensive bit of rock first starts out. We'll go after that other rock now. I'm just going to grab this one. Just going to have to watch, because it looks like we're also going to end up encountering situations. Oh, it broke the rock as we swallowed it. We also have a ship coming up behind us, probably after the rock we just melted. There is a ship right there. That ship dropping is about to steal our current, that other expensive rock we've knocked. I don't know why this edge of the system, because we're barely any depth at all, is so valuable. We normally don't get valuable material this deep in. Yeah, if he swings in front of me, he's gonna grab it, but I think I may just beat him to it. And I mean just. Then we gotta leave this area. Okay, hang on a minute. Astronav? Distance. Okay, let's... Oops. Okay, I'm gonna reduce velocity to get us there. It takes a bit longer to get there, but it means the ship's not gonna stupidly expensive... Oh, okay, this guy's talking to us. I always give them money if they need help here. I don't think it actually matters anything. Oh, okay, that changed the, nothing so far. This place is various. Sorry, not interested at the moment. Well, actually, it looks pretty valuable from what I've been able to see here. Yeah, that one's a bit big. Don't know why they're following me. Luckily, slamming into the front of the ship doesn't actually do as much damage. As, yeah, we just get some wear and tear on the thrusters. We're not actually damaging anything. Wow, that's a lot of rock they're ignoring. Okay, J, Astronav. That's the place. We'll increase velocity by that. Because, yeah, I couldn't seem to get our speed up enough in the distance required to get there. And off we go. We'll approach the station we targeted. We'll talk to them. Did they follow us? It looks like it. The ship seemed... I think the ship followed us. Okay, let's, okay, that was the space station. That'll be all for now. The other ship's too far away to talk to. Okay, and hopefully we won't have that incredibly annoying pinging noise. We are now at 37 kilometers into the asteroid belt, so nice and deep. So we can actually get our payday here. luckily, while these lasers do impart some kinetic effect onto whatever we're hitting, it's not so tremendous that it'll be difficult to overcome. We are getting that beeping noise, though. Got another ship on collision course. I don't know why they keep wanting to be so close to me all the damn time. So I noticed that as well, even without the mod, so this is definitely not a mod thing, this is a game thing, is that you would often find many of the ships in the surrounding space, when you bump into them, all want to stick next to you for some reason. Sorry, that was too good to pass up. Even if it meant boosting a bit, though, it seems, for that kind of price, a mining ship will happily jump a claim. Yeah, we're gonna definitely duck out. I just want to check something. Okay, one of the ships is just out of range, but it's not... Or it could be damaged, actually. Really, camera? If you go to the menu quick, and you go to settings, there's the smart camera. I don't know the difference. Let's just try fix camera and see what that does. What does that do? Okay, that seems to fix it permanently on my ship. Yeah, I can't move the camera around now. I'm going to try flying with this and see if it does anything. I don't know what this other mining ship is doing. Oh, it even... Okay, that's a slight hiccup. Oops, that's not what I wanted. It doesn't zoom in when we're mining. Smooth camera? What does that do? Okay, that still gives the camera the ability to pan. Okay, it's still not going to, Yeah, that gives us the ability to pan, but it doesn't zoom in still when we're mining. Okay, that's this one. Okay, Sierra 3 is the mining station, and these two are the two ships. Okay, I don't know why it shows Sierra 3 as a question mark. Because we know that Sierra 3 here is the station. Okay, as annoying as the smart camera is, I may just go back to it. Hold fill 0%. I don't understand that, because the whole cargo hold is most certainly not at 0%. Oh, what? That was not supposed to happen. Why are you throwing my cargo out? You've got cargo baffles. Unless the mod is not working properly. Yeah, we've got cargo baffles. I don't understand. We have cargo baffles. That guy's about to knock that thing for 6. Okay, he's not. I am not happy about that. For whatever reason, the cargo baffles apparently did nothing. I would target the least valuable piece of work. me just fix that camera back to what it was. I was too used to it. Okay, hang on a minute. What does direct camera do? Oof, that feels... Oof, 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 that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's turn around. And she's overcompensating due to the mass in the front of the ship. We have fire in the machinery, venting air. Uh-oh. Mining laser, pump failure, pump failure. Darn it. Seems like a short circuit patching it up. Okay, so we just had a random event, which slightly damaged our laser systems. Fair enough. Okay, the baffles are working. It looks like the ship has a bit of a throat, and I never realized it had a bit of a throat. Missed. Well, if we're going to spin all the way around, we might as well just get the other one. I do want those rocks because they're valuable, but still. Yeah, it looks like some of this material is somehow getting through our baffle system. I don't know why, or even how. Because we just tested the baffles do work. Pinging I think we're getting is from the radar returns of all the debris we've gotten. Okay, what I'm not sure what this means unless that's supposed to be the exit point for the ring. Come on, target. Laser really does chew through these debris fields, though. Come on, target. Ah, missed. Oh, okay, that's not much more value. It's not too bad. We're over already 100,000 and something. So it's not like we're not doing too bad this deep into the field. Okay, I can't tell what's what here, so... Let's go after this one instead. Oops. Target that one, please. There's another highly valuable one up there, so... Yeah, I wonder if there's additional baffle modules or something we can add to the ship. I really got to take a look what we've actually got available. I'm not going to chase the rest of those rocks. Try my potluck here. Oh darn it, we've moved into an iron field. Of these two laser dots is if it's in the center of the laser dots beams, then I'm definitely on target course for intercept and capture. Target this rock instead. Yeah, we've got so much mass now flipping about in the cargo bay that great, we've got a rodent problem again. Okay, we will deal with it now. Let me just slam on the brakes quick. J. Okay, suit up. Let's vent the air. It's not the nicest or humane way to deal with animals, and I'm technically very much against... Well, no, not technically, I am very much against animal abuse, but this is a game, it's an event, they don't actually exist, and it is the easiest way to deal with the problem. I don't know if that's what they'll do in real life. I don't know if that's severely discomforting my crew. Target. I honestly cannot tell how full the hull is. The hull says... Well... Thank goodness for powerful thrusters. So that almost ended very, very badly. Cargo hold, though, is pretty full. I don't know what that is, but it took off like a rocket. Some water? I can't see what it is. nowhere near a full load yet. Yeah, we're gonna find the ship is gonna have quite a bit of trouble accelerating and decelerating or maneuvering in any way because we are very full. I think this is actually the closest I've ever gotten to getting the ship full. And there was a mod in that cargo, as part of the kit. Let's just see what it was. It looked like it decreased mass or volume. We must just check what that one does. Okay, I literally cannot see what it is we're going after here, so I'm just going to approach. 1, 2. It's not uncommon for our ship to get slung around a bit because of the, that rock was worthless. Yeah, it was. Okay, target track that. Yeah, our cargo bay is actually reaching maximum capacity. For once. Getting so many radar returns of pieces of material flipping off into space. The radar is going nuts. Go figure, I pick up a piece of iron with just a little bit less valuable than what's above us. Okay, I think we'll snag that one above us and then we'll head back to base. Okay, but I must just go to the bathroom quick, so I'm just going to pause. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Let's go snag our rock. And our cargo bay is very full. And we're down to half tank. Well, actually, no, we started about 7,000 kilos, or 700,000, and we're now 50,000, sorry, we're at 70,000, so that's not a big problem. So fuel is still fine. Since we're on course, we might as well just grab if they're going to leave treasure lying in space. Let's just move past this big rock into semi-open space, and then we can engage the return drive. We have 200 and something odd inside. I can't see what the number after the 2 is. It looks like a 0. It might be a 0, I can't tell. Set a course for Elysium Prime. Stuff banging into the front cargo doors. Yeah, we still got a small amount of space in the hold, but let's not take our chances. We are going very fast. Thermal kinetic. I think we just create thermal damage with our lasers. But a lot more thermal damage because we're not spreading it out, we're focusing it on target. Okay, let's see just how much we managed to bring back. 200,000, that's about right for this ship's cargo capacity. I just want to check something quick. If I go to fleet, and I click here, what is this cargo capacity? 240, so I'm not sure if that cargo mod we installed is actually doing anything. Because we've got saddlebags, which supposedly supply, well, it's not a lot of extra cargo capacity, 12,000 mineral capacity. But this one, divided to dynamic, conversion ratio is 6:4, 33% reduction. Well, the experimental storage geometry was made with limited success. Still keen on the concept of arrangements were made between ship for trials. Okay, it doesn't actually say, but I'm just going to give this a try. We're not going to actually use it this episode because we're pretty much at the other one. And what does this one do? This also adds a large amount of storage capacity. Where is the ship's... It adds to the ship's mass, but it doesn't actually say to hold full level or anything like that. I'm going to go with this. Now, is there anything else? I think our next major upgrade... These military-grade turbines provide 500 megawatts of power. These dual lunar turbines, only 320, but at a quarter of the mass. So it's definitely a major upgrade there. And the fuel rods, well, we need to upgrade our reactor capacity to really do anything. So I think what I want to save up for is this unit. Is it this unit? Yeah, I think I would like to save up for this unit. Or what does this one do? 70% mass. Remasses fuel. This one is actually nicer. And what do you? You're completely even between the two types. 40 and 40. You're 70-30. I don't mind a little bit less fuel thing, but it will add to our power drain. So I think we'll start saving up for that in the next episode. But I think that's enough for now. Sorry, I just want to check repairs. Yeah, okay. We'll probably end up fixing this stuff next next maintenance cycle, so it's not going to be. So I'm not going to waste money at the moment. So I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is Gareth from Whatchamacallit Gaming. Out.